EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live final round coverage of the BioWare Classic. Well, here we are at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club. We're located along the St. Johns River in the Sunshine State, Florida. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. Frank, what stands out when you look at the Wetlands?
The swampland, the gators, really it's a good driving golf course, Rich. Not a lot of fairway bunkers in play here at Wetlands, but if you drive the ball well here, you really can get a good score out here at Wetlands. They play the web.com here every now and again, so we've seen some good scores over the years, but always fun to be playing in Florida. Sun on your back, warm golf conditions.
Strong opening hole here at the Wetlands, par 5 of 660 yards, and if you get going the wrong way, partner, you might have some alligators nipping at your heels.
It's as hard an opening hole as what you'll find, especially in Floridian golf. 2 good shots just to set up a third. That's the simplistic way of looking at this par 5. Really, you try and get too over-ambitious here. There's a pond to the right. There's bunkers in the layup area. Really have to keep your wits about you on this opening hole. 5 is not a bad score here at all.
Tricky shot from 95 yards with the wind quartering from behind. That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Beautiful approach shot there and a good chance to take advantage. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point.
Great start.
On to the second hole, par 3 of 225 yards. Good hole, Frank.
It certainly is, and the 2 bunkers, one left and one right, they remind you where not to go, but they don't really encroach on the green. So stay with a positive attitude on that tee, and you'll find that green is plenty big enough.
So on the putting surface and taking a good look now at this birdie putt here at the second. Long putt here. This will require a good touch. Go ahead and do that. What a putt. The third hole here at the Wetlands is a par 4, 460 yards. Frank, it appears to be a pretty straightforward tee shot.
It is, and actually, Rich, when I was watching the web.com event here, this is where I saw those young talented players really take advantage of a hole like this. Just ramrod straight. They teed it up and just ripped it down there, and these are the sort of holes they can often make 3 on. Bunkers sort of short, left and right. Plenty of green to work with. Nice high-flying second shot will be well rewarded here.
This, the second shot here at the par 4. That will be a great look at birdie. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Frank, we have said it over and over. Another birdie. And we pick up action at the 4th. A couple of birdies already here in this final round as we check in on our featured golfer. Off to a hot start, Frank.
Those red numbers are certainly going to bring a smile to the face, and they haven't happened by accident either. A lot of good golf. Excellent position to go forward from now.
Frank, I think that's going to the bunker.
Looks like it.
You got away with one right there. Just missed that bunker.
Yeah, that looked like it was sand the whole way.
Getting set now over the putt. So, Frank, what do you think of the start so far?
Rock solid. Very impressed.
Now to the 5th hole here at the Wetlands. Par 5, 635 yards. A lot going on here, Frank.
The shorter hitters don't really worry about the swampland on the left, because it really only cuts in to worry the longer hitters if you want to try and reach this par 5 and 2. So shorter hitters, 2 good shots, set up a wedge shot. Longer hitters, are you straight enough to hit it into the narrowest part of the fairway?
Frank, right where you want to be.
Wouldn't be better if it was on a tee. Second shot.
Frank, how impressive is this performance so far?
You've got to tip your hat. Really, just play good from the first hole on. Rhythm's good. Hit a lot of good shots. Very smart, very smart decision making as well. This is not heading in the right direction.
It looks like it's going to be in the rough. Oh, man, not a good shot at all.
It was wicked.
From the rough, just a bit to the right, though.
The ball always starts where the club face is pointing. And this one, Just right of the intended line.
Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll.
Wow, I thought that was in. So they'll tap in. In for par. Par 4 sixth here at the Wetlands, 440 yards and water to deal with.
Two choices here, Rich. Lay it up short of the Wetlands, or, well, chance it, brave enough, tee it up and flash it across the Wetlands to just a mere short iron into this lengthy par 4.
Second shot, good look at the green. Just a bit left of the hole location.
Should still be okay.
Regarded as a very accurate player, that shot says it all. 12 feet still to go. There you have it. Well done. Great putt. Here at the par 5 7th at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club, 592 yards. Frank, now we get a crack at another par 5. The 7th is 592 yards.
And certainly reachable, especially with a tee shot that follows the shape of this fairway, which is slightly to the left. Good tee shot, you can get home. And those bunkers, if anything, are nicely placed on that left side of the green, actually to protect a shot that goes too far or too left.
And from that position, a good chance to get at this hole location at number 7. Nice position, short grass, second shot.
That's an absolute beauty.
Slight waggle, relaxed arms, ready to go. Frank, going back 100 years or more, we used to see winning scores in stroke play tournaments, 72-hole events of 300 thereabouts. But obviously, like so many things in golf, everything has improved.
Yeah, people would scoff at sort of saying 475s would win a US Open or a British Open. It didn't, and it does. But, you know, with equipment and people have really got into the game, they've worked it out, and they just plain got better at it. They realize that, you know, stroke play, you can't just swing from the trees, so to speak. You've really got to work your way around and get better. You just can't sort of settle for mediocrity.
Eighth hole here at the Wetlands, par 3, 203 yards. You like this hole, Frank?
I do, actually, but you have to have a little look at your yardage book, because that front bunker will make this hole look a little shorter to the eye than actually what it plays. Green gets a little narrow as it gets deeper, but flat and, well, I wouldn't say easy. 3 here, not too bad.
Just wearing out the center of the club face. Hasn't missed a shot, hasn't missed a green in regulation all day long.
It's at sneaky distance.
Frank, that looked good to me. Came to the putt excited to make birdie. Now, settle for par.
Yeah, a little change in the attitude right now. When you've let one go, you've got to really knuckle down there and make sure you don't drop a shot. It's important this one goes in.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Finishing up the front side here at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club with a par 5, 621 yards. Frank, not the longest hitter, but sometimes you win tournaments by putting it in a good spot, and that's where we are right here, 280 yards out.
Yeah, 280 down the middle of the fairway. That'll never get you in trouble.
Third shot, looking for a good one. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Frank, not just a player, but an artist. Just beautiful work right there.
The only thing I can say, Rich, is that was Seve-esque.
Settles in over the putt. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
Early part of this second nine, a good approach shot. Now, pretty good chance for birdie.
Really? This is that awkward length.
So close. Well, there's an opportunity wasted.
Just knock it in for a par, and let's forget about this one. Golf is not about perfect, but it is going to hurt the cause.
Nothing wrong with that par putt. Par 4 11th, Frank, we're looking at 443 yards.
Yeah, the Wetlands golf course is a really good driving course. This is another example here, Rich, where the fairway's just wide enough to reward a good tee shot, and then those two bunkers don't really come into play. But Wetlands becomes very difficult when you just start to stray a little bit off the fairway. Then you start to see why those bunkers are put there. Oh, that's got to be 300 yards, isn't it?
Chance to get it close here. Frank, just a beautiful day out there today, but there are some challenges.
Yeah, those tricky winds up there, you've really got to focus on exactly how strong it is and what direction, because it's very easy to make the mistake of hitting the wrong club out here. You make a mistake with the wrong club choice, even a good swing is not going to get rewarded.
No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good look at birdie. She continues to play well. This is for her birdie. How does that not go in?
Oh, that was nasty.
That's an outrage right there. I mean, if there's a high commission of golfdom, we need to consult them right now, because it's just simply not fair, Frank. It's not.
I think the people above are frowning on the people below.
That's a bogey, but still in the lead.
We start to see shots in hand really valuable.
Stepping up to the tee at the first par 5 on this back nine. It's the 12th, and it is 576 yards.
Yeah, this hole bends to the right, opposite direction to what 11 does. A good tee shot, and you can actually think about reaching this par 5 and 2, but anything around the front or front left, still going to leave a relatively simple pitch shot. So when you stand on that tee, think of birdie at least here.
A great way to start a hole, nicely placed in the fairway. Now the second shot to the par 5. In the cup. What a shot. Can't get much better than that. So on this back nine, we started with a par 3, then a par 4, and now we get to a par 5. The 12th is 576 yards.
Yeah, nice blend of holes there that you've just referenced. 11 bends to the left, consequently 12 will bend in the other direction. Good drive required. From there, just setting up perhaps, 7 iron, 6 iron into a green that's sort of fairly uniform in shape and should present a birdie. There's a good second shot.
Frank, about 150 yards to that hole location.
This is straight at it.
It's a really good line. That is classy.
No chance of going in.
Just 5 feet left.
Rich, that just adds insult to injury to the rest of the field. Another birdie, and the gap even wider.
A sensational performance. Good par 3 here at the 14th. It's a little bit more than 200 yards, Frank.
And there's a bunker short. So you've got to fly that coming in there. And if you do miss time one, that's when that body of water to the right really comes into play. Typical Floridian golf, but high-flying, soft-landing tee shot, once again, is the goal.
Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Oh, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt.
Great too.
Beautiful. Final par 5 on the backside here at the Wetlands. It's 590 yards.
Which is really a tempting yardage. A good tee shot, perhaps. Think of reaching the par 5 and 2. But this green well protected by 3 bunkers, 2 on the left side and 1 short right. But hey, fortune favors the brave. At least that's what I was told.
So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough. And setting up here in the rough. settles in, looking to knock it in tight. Frank, can one small tweak from an instructor lead to a big turnaround?
With the right player, yeah. You just want to hear the right message. It's like anyone in life. You just want to be pointed in the right direction.
That should be pretty good right there. What a tremendous display of golf this has been. Making our move to the home stretch, the 16th. It's a par 4 and a good one at 455 yards.
And a chance to actually get a good run for the clubhouse because the holes are fairly short coming in. So good drive here. Find the putting surface. Maybe start the roll right here.
Second shot. Good look at the green. Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to savor for the rest of the round.
She's played some solid golf today. See if she can keep it going with another birdie. Right in the heart. Par 3 17th. Frank, it's 238 yards.
There's still a chance for birdie here, though. Green shape's a little bit to the player's right, so a nice high draw coming in here. Even finding the middle of the putting surface will give you a chance to putt to really any position on this green.
Not a huge miss, Frank, but did lose this just a little to the right.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to catch a piece of the green, though.
Birdie try up next. This is a cross-country special. Do that in the hole. Tremendous shot. Final hole here at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club. It's par 4. It's not a long one, 377 yards. There must be some trouble out there somewhere.
Well, not really if you keep your wits about you. Just position the tee shot. You don't have to hit driver down here. Even a 3-wood's only going to leave a short iron. If you hit your 3-wood 250, 260 yards, do the math, it's only 120 yards left. With that, with a scoring club, try and get that inside 10, 15 feet. Finish with a birdie.
But if you stray, then what?
Oh, no. We don't think of straying on this hole. This is the last hole. Got to finish well.
But I'm thinking about gators. Are there gators out there?
Well, there's gator on the menu.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. That was a solid strike and a good result. These putts keep the round together. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Just a great putt and a great win.